Hello YouTubers, it's me again. This video I'm going to be tearing down two DVD VCR combo players. One's a Toshiba and I can't remember what the other one is. But I'm tearing them down, show you the difference. You'll see the video. I think I say this again in the video, but you know, I like to ramble, so we will just feel that. So I hope you enjoy. This is video number 3, I believe. Okay, and here we go on the first one. This one is the Toshiba. As I said, I already removed a bunch of the screws. Oh, it looks like I actually got a couple scrapped. Alright, so there we go. Well, see if we can't get up in here where you can see. Get out. Oh, by golly, there's 2 more screws that I didn't see. Well, I guess I'm not very good at taking screws out now, am I? Take out screw number 1. Take out screw number 2. Trying to get this video made before my wife gets home. She had to work today, so I didn't, so I've been playing around with YouTube stuff. Alright, so here we go now. If it will come apart for me. There we go. Pick that right up. Scrap metal. Keep that because I'm going to show you what I do with some of my old stuff and old scrap metal stuff that I don't want. I'm going to try to hurry through this as fast as I can. Excuse me, my phone's ringing. Let's get back to it. Some of the screws are too big, so I have a smaller screwdriver. I'll set this here so you guys might be able to see. That's what I'm throwing my stuff in. Okay. Now this won't be a total, this will just be a tear down, not a complete scrap. Just to show you what it's got in it. Alright, so there is, yeah, geez, there we go. Flat pack, some IC chips, and IC chips there. It's like there's an IC chip underneath this thing. Yep, there is. There's an IC chip underneath there. Crystal. Backside. Basically nada. So that goes in. Well, actually, I'm going to set them here so we can compare the two. Correctly? Correct. Alright. So I'm going to take off the plastic here. These are pretty easy. Pull them up. Well, usually they're easy. No, don't see any screws on it. So if you have to, just like, yep, there we go. Haha! Just like that. Alright, we got the smallest screwdriver. Alright, there we got nope, it is not gold plated. Got some tactical switches in there, a little bit of wire, not much wire. Keep it anyways. So to me this would just get thrown in to basically my scrap metal. Anybody? I know Ben. I'm not Ben. Yeah, well Ben probably knows too, but Moose, if this is any good to sell as even low grade, if it's worth it, let me know to send off to, you know, like board sword or something. If not, they're just going in scrap metal because I really ain't got much use for it. Got another one over here. Actually, it looks like this one's kind of doubled up. Got one inside there. Again, I've told you before, I save my plastic because no matter what type it is, then I can get it recycled. So, take off this one. There goes my bit. Let that come up on its own. Let's just pull this one out. Maybe it'll all come out at once. We shall see, mister. Oh yeah, that's just got that metal stuff in it. Again, more tactical switches, and that's about it. This is now pure plastic. It can go into the, whoops, fell on the floor, I'll get it later, recycle part. Now, let's see, how do we get this stuff out? Okay, first thing I'm going to do is pull this up. Got that down there. Cut off the end of it because these are brass and I do save my brass. So I will cut it off about there. And this can go right into my wire. There's a little strip of wire, not gold plated. Alright, now we gotta get into tearing some of the bigger stuff out. Sometimes can be a little bit tricky. It all depends on how far you want to go down in and what you want to do. So, let's see. Let's go here. Those don't need to be taken out. There's one there. Well, I don't see many screws. How is it held in? I don't know. But we will see. There's a screw. Something with a wire on it. I don't see nothing. That's probably nothing. We'll just throw it in with scrap metal. I'm looking for screws that might hold that sucker in there. I guess there's a screw in the front. I don't know what this does, but we shall find out. We'll take it out anyways. And some screws. That screw right there goes all the way down through, but I can't get into it. Oh look, screw that. Alright, well we'll go here. Maybe this will help open some up for us. Again, all my screws just go into scrap metal. Maybe someday I'll change them out for stainless steel or whatnot, but at this point in time, it ain't worth it to me. You won't very often hear me say it ain't worth my time, because I have a lot of time. Don't have much time tonight. I do have to go to work tonight, but we all got our 9 to 5s. Well, maybe not all of us, but some of us got our 9 to 5s. Alright. Okay, that allowed us to pull that out. There's copper bearing motor there. There's a copper bearing motor there. And that's about it for the DVD drives. There's not a whole lot in them. Let's see. Some wire. Some wire here. Come out. I'm not going to bother tear this apart right now because you'll get to see it later. I'm sure I'll do this, but right now we're just trying to see what the difference is between the two. So we know that they're both going to have one of these. Okay. Screw down in there. Oops. Wow. Trust me, this doesn't go any smoother when I'm not doing a YouTube video. Basically, I'm just taking out any screw that I can find to hopefully, there we go, help take it apart or get it undone. That's a doohickey that I don't know what it does. There's got to be more screws somewhere that I'm not seeing. Sometimes they can be elusive. Well, I do know that one's down there. Goes straight through. How? Oh, look. Now I think I can get to it. Straight down through this hole. Look, they even made me a special hole for it. Take that screw out. On the bottom. I don't see any more poking through the bottom, so this pretty much should. Oh, now, look at that. Flip it over. Okay. Here's a small thing right there with an IC chip on it. Yes, I'm going to get it out as soon as I figure out how. There's a screw. Forgive me if you can't see this. Pops out a piece of plastic, maybe? Maybe not. Okay, so maybe we gotta take the wheel thingy off. Trying to get this over where you might be able to see it instead of just my arm in your way. I can feel it. Alright. Rubber. Take that wheel off, pull that clip off with the plastic, and then, not sure, maybe pull that tab, and there's some tabs there. Did that work? No. Alright, there's some screws in there, but I don't know how to get to them. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to bend this up like that. And we're going to take a peep, see. Now, see that? That's all blue coated copper. Should be able to get away with throwing that into a cotton bearing motors. So we got here, got wire. Okay, there's copper bearing motor. There's copper bearing motor there. We'll get to all that later. All the plastic, again, I can recycle. No matter what the type of plastic, I can recycle it. So that's pretty good on my part. Take the wire. Take the wire from here. And basically we did all that to get one IC chip. Right there. Little tiny IC chip. I guess there might be a couple really small MLCCs on there. But, oh well, it's a chip. Set this aside for now. We'll just bobulate that later. Okay. Pull that out. Nope, no gold. Now we're going to take this screw out. I could probably turn it around to help you see a little bit better than that. But I lost the screw. Okay, here's the screw over here. That screw out. One here. Any more? Uh-oh. Wife's home. Wife is home. Okay, this is metal. And basically, what do we got on here? We got some more wire. No gold on it. Some pins and no gold on it. So we basically got transformer here, crystal. If you tear this apart, which I'll show you later, there's going to be a crystal in there, and maybe even an IC chip, which I suppose I could do. So I'm going to take a second. Metal. Dogs are barking because the wife is home. Metal. Okay. On this side we got 1, 2, 3 very small IC chips. Right there. And over here we got basically one crystal right there. And other than that, not much on here that I know of. I'll check some things out. Got a piece of aluminum there. That's a good copper spool to remove for, you know, you can stick that right onto a screwdriver. That there, you can stick it right onto a screwdriver and peel the copper out. Whoa! Look back there. Some chips. Chip there. Really tiny chip. Really. But a couple more small ones kicking around here and there. And that's about it. Take that piece of plastic. Stick in the recycling. And that's about it for that one. Pause the camera while my wife comes in. Let her know I'm doing a YouTube video. And then we just may tear into the other one. Okay, this is number 2. Forgive the noise in the background. My wife's home. You might hear her swearing at me or something. I don't know. But, hey. Alright. This one pretty much looks the same, doesn't it? Except for it's plastic instead of metal. First things first. Let's pull the front off. Get that part out of the way, and look, there is nothing there but plastic. That's even plastic. That's good. Alright. We've got screw here. Screw here. This piece comes off. Oh, I do see one difference already. This is the, what was this? This one is the Phillips. Okay? And the one difference I can see already, if I can pull a piece off, is the contacts are lightly gold plated. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think. Let me pull one more here. Let's get this one. Let me grab my loop. My loop is my friend. Alright. Yes, these are lightly gold plated. So there is a difference between the Toshiba and whatever the other one was. So, let's see if we can, now we might know what we're doing, but it is almost identical for the most part to the other one. See, I told you she's noisy. But she's a good wife. You guys don't need her. You know, like metal. I got the front off and turn it this way. You guys can see what I'm doing. Just screw down there. Fell out, but oh well. Screw down there. And this pops right out. Get that off. And what did I think of my loop? There it is. These ones are not gold plated. Copper bearing motor. One little thing that I can't get through now. I don't want to bother changing bits just yet. There's probably nothing on that anyways. So, looks like just some sort of power strip. So, there's that. I'll put that over there. We'll go through it later. Oh, I need this screwdriver. Let's see. Plastic for recycling. There. Screw out there. There's a screw there. You can see it. Screw there. hiding down in there. One hiding over. Well, I don't know if this goes to it or not. We're going to take it out. There goes to something. It's got to come out. The other one don't have, this one don't have hidden screw like that other one did. Not that I can see yet, anyways. Get that off. Some metal. Alright, what's holding this puppy in? Don't see any magic screws on the bottom. Nope. Huh. Oh, metal and plastic. This is really odd. Alright. What is a screw down hiding down in here? It looks like it attaches to the plastic. And that one don't. Rip and tear, rip and tear. No need to be careful. If you don't want to be. Well. Well, I guess we'll take out the whole beep and caboodle. Ta-da! Guess that was holding it in, or something. Alright, so this one is plastic. Do I look confused? I feel confused. Alright, so this one is plastic. So I have to make sure before I recycle it that all pieces of metal are off in it, because if not, they won't recycle it for me. Screw down in there. That's probably what was holding it, huh? All plastic to be recycled. Alright. Take this. Cut it there. Cut it there. Cut it there. Throw into my wire. Again, gold-plated fingers, which we will save. I'll have to check the other end. This has basically nothing. Some tactile switches, I guess you call them. Fuse. Not an ounce. Alright. There's some screws holding it from the bottom. Yes, look at that right there. Them sneaky buggers. screw hidden up underneath the wire. Ooh. Now what? Oh. Okay, got a little thingy right there. Got to take out because that attaches down to the bottom somehow, some way. Are we loose yet? Like those wires right there that are connected, holding it. Let's see if I can just break them off like that. There's some wires there holding it. Same thing. You're gonna have to remove the screws, take out that in order to get that, but we'll do that later. I'll show you some other stuff on this later. This is basically, oh, we'll get it later. This looks about the same. It's got 1, 2 crystals. There's a chip there. Not sure if there's any gold in it. I'll show you how to check them later too. Transformer, another one of those that are really easy to get. So yeah, basically this board, which has got some IC chips, flat pack, some more IC chips. That's about it. I don't know if those don't appear to be gold plated in there. And this is about the same thing. Basically the same, the only difference being that the Toshiba is a little bit better than the other one that we got, with the gold plated fingers on the wire. And that's about it. Oh, I'm back. Something I forgot to tell you that I was going to tell you. This is what I do. Okay. Got it empty. It's metal. Okay. So what we do is we take some of the stuff that I've already depopulated, everything on it that I want, whether it's any good. Those big IC chips, I will show you at a later date. They have nothing but copper in them, so, and it's too hard to get to. That ain't gonna fit in there. Anyways, you fill these up with your boards, and take your cover, put it back on, and save your screws, which I did, but not quite sure what I did with them. Go ahead and put the screws back in it, and you got some more weight. Alright, that is the end. Thank you. Goodbye. Well, that's it. 2 DVD VCR combos. I know, not very exciting, but I will get better at this, and there will be more exciting stuff to come, I promise. And hopefully my video will get better. My editing's getting a little bit better, but hopefully the video will get better too. Hope to see you soon. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.